Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So y'all, in today in this video, we is gonna be doing I'm be answering some questions. Little girls talk, Got me some wine right here, y'all. This is the best flavor. It is strawberry and grapes. It's the best flavor. Got my little wine glass. Let's pour up and we're gonna get into this video, okay? So I'm tell y'all what time it is, because don't talk about I got like a little hole right here, baby. But these night clothes, I'm just in the house and I got the phone. It is 12:37. That's my son, y'all, but it's 12:37 and we finna answer some questions. Let's get into the tea. All right, so I'm just gonna introduce myself. If y'all knew, my name is Nasha. And I do prank vlogs, mom life, and stuff like that. So just get into this video. So the first question is, what's something people misunderstand about me? Okay. People, they tend to think that I am mean, but I am really not. I can come off mean, but I'm really not mean. And so I hope people understand I am not mean, y'all. I am very, very, very nice, by the way. I am. But people tend to think that I am mean, and I'm really not. So I think that's it. And then I got a resting bitch face. They think that as well. What's been heavy on my mind lately? Bills. Bills. My daughter, if y'all don't know, my daughter is she is currently on the GJ2, meaning she get fed through her stomach. She cannot tolerate food through her stomach, so they had to replace the G to a GJ. And they and then she get fed through both sometimes. So I've been having it on my mind lately because it's a lot. And I'm ready for her to start walking, start talking, start eating, and start start doing, doing what a 1 year old or 1 year old and a half would do. And then like bills, and then my other two kids in school and vacation, and trying to make my kids happy and do a bit vacation before school start back. It's all on my mind lately. Okay. What season of life am I in right now? I think focusing on myself. I just feel like I've been too focused on other people that I don't focus enough on myself and what I got going on in my life. I'm always focused on what's going on in other people's life and not my own life. And I can work on that. Yeah. What am I healing from? My past. I'm healing from my past and moving on to my future. And yeah, that's really all that I'm healing from. I'm really in a good space right now. I just don't want to talk, like, people tend to bring up the past, and I don't want to talk about the past. Like, I'm on to so much better. What season of life? Oh, no, I already answered. What's something I had to learn the hard way? Yeah, I had to learn about life. Like, everybody kept telling me, this gonna happen, then you gonna realize, oh baby, I realized now I wish I could run back home to my mama. So I really think that that's what I had to learn the hard way, is life, and trying to be a mother to my kids. Taking care of my kids, about life, managing bills, managing money, managing credit. I feel like I learned that the hard way. I wasn't listening. I was just doing what I wanted to do. Nobody could tell me nothing. And I need to sit down and start listening more, which I ain't got to listen now, baby, because I know about it now. Like, I done been through it. Yeah. Now I'm back. And I want something better. So, mm, am I happy right now? mm I am happy right now. I mean, I don't really know if I'm happy. Because I am. But I'm not happy where I'm at. Like, in this house. Like, this house is big and it's beautiful, but I think it's like an older house, so it's just stressing me out mentally, physically, and emotionally because I want to move, but then I don't because my kids love this house. They love the big old yard they got. They love their bedrooms. They love this house, which if I don't forget, I would insert a clip of how big this house is, how big this yard is, and y'all let me know. But other than that, it just have like sewer problems and stuff like that, and it just really like stresses me out. And so that's like really the only thing that I'm not happy about. But other than that, I feel like my life is great. I got three beautiful kids. I got a soon to be husband, and I feel like my life is great. So, other than staying in this fucking house. Let's see. What do I want people to know about the real me? I'm blunt. Well, I ain't gonna necessarily say I'm blunt because I really gotta know you in order for me like to, yeah. But if you piss me off, I can't get that way. I have to be very disrespectful and very blunt. And when we text don't go good for me because I tend to say what's on my mind and I say it through text and everybody take it the wrong way. Um, but I'm very sweet. Um, I love my family. I I love who loves me because I was gonna say I love friends, but I love who loves me. So yeah, just like no, this mouth can get real jazzy. Okay, it can get real jazzy. Sorry, it can get real jazzy. What's the hardest part about being a mom? Hmm, discipline. Discipline. Because I say discipline because I don't want the kids to be feeling like we just be beating on them or whooping on them. And I like to let them like understand why they getting punished, why they gotta stand in the corner, or why they gotta sit in timeout, or why they gotta get a whooping. And I just feel like personally, I don't like disciplining my kids like this. I don't really whoop my kids or punish my kids unless they do something really bad or something I done and it's bad to me. And I whoop them for like everything they did the whole week, or I punish them for everything they did the whole entire week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months, a year. I necessarily don't whoop my kids like that because my mama tends to do that to us when we was growing up, and I feel like I did the same thing. Ain't nothing helped. I was still bad as hell. I was still doing what I wanted to do. I was still talking junk. I was still talking back. I just feel like it didn't help me. So, hardest part about being a mom is discipline and probably finding somebody to sit and watch your kids when you have to work. So, them are the only two things though. What's something motherhood taught me? Patience. Motherhood taught me to be patient because I still don't got patience. But I'm learning how to be more patient. I'm learning how to talk to my kids calmly. I'm trying not to cuss because, baby, I would cuss them kids out. Like, go sit your ass the fuck down. Go sit your ugly ass down. Like, I tend to cuss at the kids. Like, not in, like, a bad way, but, like, if I'm aggravated and get, like, mad and they're not listening, I tend to, like, cuss at them. So, I'm learning to not do that. So, yeah. So motherhood taught me how to be patient, be calm, and just listen to your kids. I always listen to your kids, but even if they right or wrong, listen. Okay. Do I ever feel mom guilt? Yes, I feel mom guilt all the time. I would be ready to be in the room and cry. Like, I don't see how people do it. And y'all, I still ain't took this one. I don't taste this wine. Let's take it. Oh. But yeah, I always have mom guilt though. I'm not gonna lie, I always have mom guilt. So um how do I balance me time and parenting? So I balance me time. Well, I don't really necessarily have a lot of me time because I work and then I come home parent, and then on my days off I just feel like I don't do enough with my kids when I have to go to work. So I tend to do it on my days off. And then I have a sick daughter, so I have to take her to the hospital, take her to all her appointments. So she's really getting all of my time. So when I eventually do have a little time, I just spend it with the other two kids because I don't want them to feel like I'm always with her, the baby girl. I'm always with her, I'm always with her. So I tend to like try to do all of that. And the only time I really get me time is if their family asks them to, hey, can I come get your kids? Hey, can I come get Nalia? And so on and so forth. And that's when I will have a little me time. So next question. What are my red flags? A too pretty boy. If you tell me in relationships, a too pretty boy. I cannot stand a too pretty boy. And if I know that I know you being a hoe, like, I just can't. I just don't like a too pretty boy. Put a pretty boy to act like they butt don't stink. Like, I do not like a too. That's one of my red flags. And what is my red flags? That's really it. Let me see. Let me think on that, y'all. All right, my other red flags is poor communication. I hate somebody that cannot communicate because I can barely communicate, but I'm trying to do better with that. So if you communicate with me in the right way, I will communicate with you in the right way. Lack of accountability. If you can't take responsibility of what you done, accountable for what you done, then that's a red flag for me because I can't stand that. And constant control, baby. You can't control me. I'm sorry. Just can't control me. The way I met you is how I'm gonna be when you leave me. Like, I'm not changing. Like, I mean, I will change to keep the relationship going. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna change, but dudes want you to change for the stupidest stuff. Like, stupidest stuff. And I'm not doing that. But hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, I am back. The next question is, what kind of mother do I want to be? So I'm not gonna say what kind of mother I want to be because I'm already a mother, and I'm a great mother. So I just want to have all my stuff together before my kids get a certain age. I'm gonna say that because I already got kids and I'm done with kids, and yeah. So I want to just be a great mother, like I am now. Okay. What are my non-negotiables in a relationship? So my non-negotiables in a relationship is disrespect and inconsistency because you're not gonna disrespect me in a relationship. For one, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me, not even my mom, my dad, or nor my kids. So if they're not gonna disrespect me, you're not neither. And I just need your time. Like, you can't be inconsistent with me. I ain't even gonna play that. We want to do the last 5 minutes. Okay? Okay. Would I date differently now? If me and my man don't last, hell yeah. The fuck? But like I said, if we don't last, hell yeah. But me and my man been in a relationship for 6 years, going on 7, baby. We better work it out, and I'm not playing. But if we don't, no, I need something different. I need something with a little bit more money than what he got. I need them to have their own house, own car, own money, and own kids because I ain't having no more. Okay? So, yeah. What's something I'll never tolerate again? A man putting their hands on me and getting away with it. Okay? I don't care how much mouth I talk. Sorry, y'all. That was lip gloss on my lip. I don't care about how much as I talk. Don't put your hands on me because y'all men's gotta understand y'all stronger than a woman. We can't beat y'all. Like, they ain't just let me talk, and I can't beat you. I don't even care if I smack you, baby. I can't beat you, but hold me down. Don't put your hands on me. I'd rather for you to hold me down like you hugging me than to be hitting me. So yeah, I don't play that. What does healthy love look like to me? What does healthy love look like? I would say not being judged. I'm very comfortable in my skin. Just really like just shows up for me, gives me love, and I'm just being, very comfortable. He's not fussing about crazy stuff. So yeah. Am I choosing peace over attention? Hey y'all, yes, I am choosing peace over attention because I really don't necessarily care about attention. I mean, I do, but I need my peace because I can't like walk around here and not be happy and just, oh, I want attention. No, baby, I want peace. I don't want the drama. I don't want nothing. I just want peace. So I got this lip gloss here for you guys. How has my confidence changed? I don't really feel like my confidence changed, baby. I think I'm the same person. I feel like I am beautiful. I'm confident in everything I do. I don't feel like it has changed at all. And I don't want my confidence to change. What made me stop shrinking myself? I don't want to necessarily say I stopped shrinking myself just yet, because I still tend to make other people happy before I make myself happy. So I'm still like trying to overcome that and trying to worry about myself and stop worrying about others and focus on me and my kids. So I'm learning that as we speak, as I'm talking. Like, this time I still gotta learn. What boundaries am I working on? Yeah, I'm just that shit. Okay? But the boundaries I'm working on is I'm keeping up with everything I'm doing as of right now. It gets hard sometimes, but I'm keeping up with it. I'm keeping up with my daughter, whatever my daughter got going on, keeping up with that, keeping up with work. I'm keeping up with, well, I'm finna start going to school. I ain't went yet, but hopefully I'm keeping up with that because I just feel like right now my life is so perfect. Like, my man working, I'm working, my kids getting well taken care of. I got a roof over my head. I got food on the table. I got water to wash my butt. I feel like my life is so great right now. And so, yeah. What version of me am I becoming? Oh, that's a good question. What version am I becoming? Hold on.
What version?
So, y'all, strong will for one. I want I'm trying to actively shaping myself into the woman I want to be. A better version of myself now because I am a great person. And I handle business. And so, y'all want to just be really a better person of myself. Strong will, strong minded. Next question. What habits are I'm trying to break? I'm trying to break myself from spending money, y'all. Spending money. So today I sat in this house and went to sleep and watched TV all day with my kids. And I ain't spent a dime. I cooked, fed myself. So I didn't have to go out to Bojangles, Chick-fil-A, none of that to give me something to eat. I didn't have to put gas in my car. I didn't have to go stop by and get no ices. I didn't have to go to no park. I just want to spend less money, save more, spend less. So that was a good question. I kind of like that question because that's one habit I need to break and stop helping others that wouldn't help me per se. Yeah. All right. Next question is: have I ever stayed too long in a situation? Yes, with my first baby daddy, I stayed in there for a whole year when reality all we was doing was messing around. And he treated me like S. And so I just eventually had to move on. But I did stay in that situation for a minute and I was in love. Dummy. I know y'all. Biggest turn off. What's the biggest turn off I got? My biggest turn off is when I meet a guy and now I ain't trying to say that we can't do it on the first night because baby I am grown and I can do what I want to do on the first night, but don't ask me, oh, we having sex today? Oh, we doing this today? Let's do this today. Like, that's a turn off. If it's gonna happen, let it happen. We are grown. Don't ask me no question like that because baby I'm gonna look at you crazy and we ain't gonna do nothing because you just shot the hell out of me. And no. Now, if it's a good vibe and we're going to get down, we're going to get down because it's a good vibe. But that's one of my biggest turn off. Do not ask me if we finna have sex. Especially not on the first day. Let it have, like, I'm a grown woman. And if I want to have sex, babe, I'm going to have sex on the first night, second night, third night, fourth night. But you don't ask me. We got to have a good vibe. And if it happens, let it happen. Don't ask me no shit like that. That's the biggest turn off. Somebody did that to me before, and baby, I ain't talking to them no more because it gave that's all you wanted, and you didn't even let it happen, lady. Like, dang, we didn't even get no good vibe to let me open my legs, like dang. So no, I'm not gonna open them. Now you gotta skedaddle because I don't want you no more. That's my biggest turn off for real. I hate when a man like, right, you want to give me some? Like, no. Like, biggest green flag: loyalty, respectful, confident in yourself. Husband, you show up for me, I show up for you. Yeah, a hustler, for sure. A hustler. Like somebody with money, that's a green flag. But I'm not all about money though. Let's correct that. I love a man with money, but I'm not all about money. Baby, because if you can come dirt broke, baby, as long as you trying to go get it, more power to you. I'm sticking beside you. Okay?
All right.
Have I ever ignored my intuition? I'm always ignoring that bitch. I'm ignoring it now. Because, baby, if they want me to find out about something, especially in a relationship, it's going to fall right into my hands. I'm not going to look it. I'm not going to dig it because I did that, done that, and I'm scared to do it again. Especially if I'm going to keep running back. Like, I ain't going to say keep running back because me and my man ain't never broke up. We ain't really like this. We broke up one time. That was when I was pregnant with my first child. But other than that, we gets into it. We gets down. We gets busy. And we'll walk around this bitch shit without speaking to each other. But we ain't like physically broke up. So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not going digging for nothing. Because I done that. And if we going to stop talking and I come back to you, it's like, what would we do all that for? So I'm like, why go checking if I'm still going to be with you? Right. So I'm not going to check for nothing. Now, if it fall right in my hand, then that's something else. Because now I'm finna beat your ass. And I still might not leave. The fuck? I leave when I want to leave.
You're just abusive as fuck.
Cause then, yeah. Okay, next question. Hell, I'm not gonna.
Just abusive as fuck.
Prettiest. I thought I said prettiest, honey. The pettiest thing I've done. Trevor all went to his house. He was 4 hours away. And flat his tires. That was a long drive to flat somebody's tire. I should have busted some windows too.
You flat his tire?
Mm-hmm. 4 hours away. Drew.
I probably would just say shit.
4 hours away and flat his tire because he was playing with me. He was playing with my love. He was playing with my heart. Like, I had to what? Okay. Next question. I had to pull up on him. That's the pettiest thing I did. He didn't know I left. I drove 4 hours back home. What's something I never confessed to my family? Keep it. I'm finna read the other part. Hold on.
PG.
Yeah. What is something I never confess to my family? If I ain't confessed to my family, I ain't gonna confess to y'all. Are y'all crazy? My family might watch this video. No, I ain't confessing nothing to my family, and I'm not confessing to y'all neither. Y'all trying to get all in my business. Calm down.
Next question.
Next question. Unpopular opinion. But my unpopular opinion would be, I guess, the Baby and Lotto situation, what they got going on about her getting pregnant, and he had a situation, and then she hanging with all the baby mamas. I heard. I really ain't been digging deep. I just feel like that was just my opinion on the whole situation. Like, they could have been avoided. Like, you knew he was in a situationship, but you tend to put yourself in that situation. Now you're a part of the situationship. So that's my opinion. Let's go on to the next question, y'all. I think it's what's overrated? Chick-fil-A. If y'all mean that. They overrate Chick-fil-A.
That, yeah.
But it's good. But it's overrated.
Open on Sundays.
And then the fact they ain't open on Sunday, she just pissed me off all over again. That's overrated. Hot take on relationships. Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all. The government is overrated. Everything is overrated in this life we living in. This world we living in is just overrated. They make it seem like you heaven sent and the whole time you in hell. Alright. This is hell. They talking about we going to hell. No, this is hell. I don't want to go no farther down. I want to stay right here. Okay? They just fucking us up. Okay. Anyways, hot take on relationships. Alright, attention, y'all. I love attention. Like, I am one seeking attention female. Like, I love my men to show me attention and reassurance and affection. Y'all, I love affection. I love reassurance. Like, especially like after us being together for like 2 years, you know, we start getting ugly. Not like ugly, but we start not caring about how our hair look, how we look, since we in the same house. So yeah, please give me some reassurance. Like, let me know how beautiful I am, how good looking I am. Yeah, all of that. Like, I need all of that. Okay. Next question: what trend am I tired of? It ain't really no trends I'm tired of at this moment. Everything is okay with me right now, so I'm not really tired of no trends. What do women need to hear more? How beautiful they are. I just feel like when a man is in a relationship with you, they forget to reassurance you and let you know how beautiful you are. Confidence. Yeah. They need to, like, they doing their dang stuff. They doing a damn good ass job at doing whatever they doing. Just a lot of reassurance. I feel like females need to hear more. What am I praying for? I'm praying for a better lifestyle. I'm praying to be able to provide for my kids more than what I am doing now. And I'm praying for my kids daily. And I'm praying for myself as well. What keeps me going? My kids keep me going. My house keeps me going. Yeah, really my kids and my house and these bills, like, it keeps me going. So, yeah. What scares me about the future? Getting old, dying. If you mean that future. I'm scared to die and I don't want to get old. I want to stay as beautiful as I am now. Like, no. That's the only thing that scares me about the future. And I'm scared that the future might, like, change. Like, right now, we got a lot of social media. I just feel like in the future, everything will turn into, like, a robot. Because everybody using a lot of this AI, that I'm just scared it might turn into a robot. Like, everything's used by a robot, if y'all know what I mean. What does peace look like for me? Okay. A clean house. A clean house, bill paid, food on the table. I'm able to take vacations, got money, got savings. Kids ain't want for nothing. Able to do everything I want to do and live my life and get spoiled all at the same time. Y'all know who's spoiling me, but yeah. Get you one like me. What am I proud of? I'm proud of who I became. Like, I never thought I was going to become the woman I am today. And that is crazy because I was a wild child. Like, fighting a lot. Fighting my mother. I just feel like I became a wonderful person. I don't have no record, really. I mean, I got, like, traffic record, but, like, a real record. Criminal. Like, I don't have no criminal record. I got a good job. I got 3 kids. I got a man. I feel like my life is perfect. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, I did not know I was going to become this type of woman that I am today. Let's take some wine. But, y'all, I don't want to make this video too long, so I think that's going to be the last question. So, y'all, if y'all have any more video ideas, y'all could comment it down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Let's take a shot before we end. Okay, bye, y'all.